Welcome back to the garage. I am Ian. This is Ian doing stuff. Today we have I probably say today we have a good one every single time. This is a good one. A lot of work went into this one. So last year we started a garden. So we built a couple garden beds. They were small. We tried some things, and this year we tripled the size of our garden bed. Not only do we triple the size of our garden bed, I also built garden beds for our friends also. So that's what this video is about. This video is about me building our garden beds. And like I said, I built 6 for a friend, and I built some for us, and the ones we built for us had lids and tops and all this sort of stuff. So there's they're all kind of the same, but all just a little different. So instead of going and buying all the expensive materials, all the cedar and stuff, we're not using pressure treated wood. We're using cedar fence pickets. So they're like $2.50 a picket. And they're super. It's amazing. It's amazing how cheap they are. But the crazy thing is, we're also making something that is going to rot outside. So we didn't want to spend a lot of money into something that's just going to rot. So we just kind of found that good medium in there. But this time, I built ones that are 3 high. I built ones that are 2 pickets high. I built some lids. I did some hoops. I did all of this sort of stuff. So that is what this video is about today. It's about building these beds. And if you like the video, please subscribe. Give me that thumbs up. Also, leave a comment. I love diving into the comments and answering questions and looking what you guys are saying. So just leave comments. I'll have links to all the stuff too that you need. So without further ado, let's get this thing going. This is my stack right here. Got like 90 some odd pieces. My first step is just going to be chopping these all off so that way they are the exact same length. Just going to set up a stop here and we'll just start chopping. I first need to figure out how many I actually need to do. I forget how many Kendra wanted, and then I'm making some for somebody else. I gotta figure out how much she wants too. And I'm building 2 different sizes. So just gotta figure out what they want, and then we'll do this thing. On the chop saw, what I'm doing is I'm just taking this little piece off right here, and then I'll make everything to that measurement. I wanted to triple them up, but all the boards are pretty wonky. So just line this up and then chop it. There we go. It's not really a measurement, not a measurement critical thing, because this is just going to go outside, but it'll all be close enough. There we go. All of those are done. I actually ended up making a little mark on here. That's a 1-inch mark measured from the outside edge of this, so it's like I just cut 1 inch off of everything. That made that so much easier. That way I knew everything is exactly the same. Now I've done all the lengths. Everything should be about the same size. Now I need to do the sides of the boxes, which the sides of the boxes are just half of these. Kendra's actually doing some that are actually a third of the size, and so whatever, do some math. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut all those out. Alright, there we go. I got all of these short pieces and Kendra's even shorter pieces done for the 3-foot and the 2-foot beds. Now I need to do all my little supports out of these 1x2s. My friend's bed is going to be 3 high, and so I use this. I'm going to make them 16 inches tall, and I'll do one of these in each of the corners and down the center also. So actually, an 8-foot stick will give me 8-foot stick will give me enough to do one bed for her. So I laid my board out, marked my 16s, and let's start cutting. There we go. Cut all the 10-inch pieces, 16-inch pieces, my long boards, shorter boards, even shorter boards, the long boards. Okay, it is 9:03. I think tonight, I'm going to call that quits tonight. Tomorrow, I'll assemble my frames, and then I need to build lids for Kendra's. But tomorrow is just, we're going to assemble the frames tomorrow. I can get some of this stuff out of here. Here we go. It's time now to start assembling. I've got all the slats, I've got all the supports, and I've got all the end pieces, and we're going to start building them now. Alright, here we go. So these are all the ends that I made yesterday. I made all of the ends first, so I didn't have to bend over and make all these. And now I'm just starting with my bottom piece, and then I'll continue to stack, screw up one side, go to the other side, screw up the other side, and I just kind of make sure it's close enough over here. One thing I am doing, which you can see over here, is there's a bit of a bow. I'm making sure that the bow goes like that in there. I don't know what the words say. So, yeah. Here we go. 6 boxes. 1, 2, 3 panels high. Everything. On my corners. They're ready to be picked up now. Next, I get to build mine. Got all of my pieces ripped on the table saw. They're going to be here, like I'm making a frame for everything. So got the Craig tool up, 1-inch screws because the thing is a 1/2 inch, set to 1/2 inch, and let's put together the tops to all of these. That's the next step. My top, got it all on there how I want it, and now I'm gonna add hinges and this is going to hinge this way. Just got like 1.5-inch hinges or something, nothing special. Just gonna put them up, just right up underneath here, like that, so then they can hinge open. That's what I'm doing now. This one, Kendra wanted to open up this way, this lid, but because of the material, I'm not able to get it to go all the way over the edge here. So I'm gonna need to make another little piece, and I'll do, I'll just attach it together right there with Kreg screws. So, and I'm gonna make it actually just come out a little more on this side so you can, you know, you physically see that there's something different on that side, so you know where to open it from. All right, the next part of the process is eating a Little Debbie birthday cake. They're all individually wrapped. Thank you, True, it's birthday. Yep, tastes like a Little Debbie cake. All right, so this bed right here, this is going to be a bed for greens. Kendra wants hoops over this made with PVC. So the way that I'm going to do this is I made little squares right here. I'm going to glue and screw these down here. I'll drill a hole in the middle of that. Then I'm going to bend the PVC between those two holes and use some epoxy to hold it down. So I got pieces all made. Here is my PVC right here. I do have a couple fittings. I'm going to use on the ends. I'm going to use these fittings right here, so that way the piece can go, you know, over the across like that. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but did I just say idea? I don't know. Anyways, we're going to do that. But now I need to glue and screw down my pieces, but I also need to make sure I have a big enough drill bit to make the holes appropriate for this. Anyways, so that's the next step. And I think the fabric needs, I think my hoops need to be 5 feet long when they're flat. Yes! I've got a 7/8 spade bit. Perfect. That is, I mean, that is going to be perfect. That is going to fit right in there. We'll glue it up. I didn't know if I was going to have this or not, but that is going to be perfect. So now I'm going to glue, I'm going to put some glue under here, and I'll put 4 screws and screw that and do that right in there. Or, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. There we go. I just did the screws. I decided not to glue it just in case I want to take these off in the future and change it out so I don't have to rebuild the lid part. Alright, well, these corner joints aren't necessarily the strongest in the world, so what I did is I doubled this up so that way it adds just a little bit of rigidity to those corners. That may help just with how much Kendra's going to be opening and closing these things. This didn't work. I would bend it and it would just pop right out of here. So I went back to the store, picked something else up. Let's see. This is what I got. Got some of these and some more of these. So this is what's gonna happen. This will go like this, and this will go over it like that, and that will hold those from going anywhere. That is the plan. Perfect. These screws are just, I'll probably unscrew them and just screw them right back down in there. Nice. All right, look at that. Well, got these things in here. I just jammed them in there. I didn't worry about gluing them. It's not going anywhere. Some zip ties just across the top. Here we go.
You're supposed to hammer nails.
Nice.
You're supposed to hammer it.
Oh, well, I use screws. There we go. That's the bed. Boom.
Can I go in it, please?
Yeah, go in it.
Please.
We're growing a little truant. All right, let's go put it where it goes. These are going to be the strawberry beds. There's the greens. That's where that's going. We moved all this stuff around. We're going to put some stuff down here. But so these, I'm going to make a little cage 6 inches up. So now I'm going to make a perimeter around the top, and then I'll do 6-inch pieces around the edge and just kind of screw them down, screw them to the bottom here, and set those up. So then she can open up her strawberries. That's how we're going to do that. There we go. I did just some test cutting. This is it upside down. Just want to make sure there's an even reveal around the whole thing, and I'll screw it all together, flip it over, and screw those into the piece. Just kind of got these screwed on here. Pretty rough. It's just holding a net, but there we go. This thing lifts up, so all the netting and stuff, so you can fill your strawberry bed. You'll be able to fill up to like right about here, and you'll have all this extra space above for the and this will for the sun and stuff, and then the bird netting will go up and around all of this stuff. So there we go. There we go. Them are done. Just got these. On this one, I actually screwed into that piece. I had actually just used my brad nail, or kind of did a brad nail together, and I don't know, it just made more sense. Anyways, there we go. Made one bed, made that bed, we got that bed, did a generic bed. We made Angela's beds. We're done making beds. Now it's time to fill them with dirt and get this place all cleaned up. All right, there we go. That was it. That's how that happened. It's a lot of repetitive, doing things over and over the same again, and like making the sides. Like the first box that I built, I just put it all together, wasn't even thinking. And then the next time I was like, well, if I build the edges, so then I built the edges, and then instead of doing all that work on the ground, I put it on the thing, and it's just like as I did them, I got a lot quicker. So that's that. We got those beds done. So Kendra's gonna get some. She's gonna get some dirt in them. We already are starting to get plants and seeds for them. She's actually got seeds sprouting upstairs. We're gonna do a water hose system for it also. So it's just gonna keep growing and growing and growing. So anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.